What if I told you that your dizziness might be caused by too high blood pressure? Having too high blood pressure can be a serious condition, but can be mitigated in due time to prevent fatal outcomes. We are going to reveal 10 signs your blood pressure is too high to help you prevent any fatal outcomes. Let's dive right into sign number 1, headaches. You might be brushing off that recurrent morning headache as just another start to a busy day. But did you know it might be your body's way of signaling a problem? Elevated blood pressure can exert more force on the blood vessels in the brain. This makes them dilate, and that, in turn, often results in headaches. So, next time you experience consistent morning headaches, it might be a good idea to check in on your blood pressure. Moving on to our second sign, fatigue or confusion. Ever had those moments when you just feel exhausted out of the blue or perhaps a tad bit disoriented? This isn't just a sign of aging or a bad night's sleep. When blood pressure spikes, it can impede the efficient flow of blood. This means both your body and brain might not be getting the oxygen and nutrients they need, leading you to feel tired or even momentarily confused. Transitioning from the brain to another vital part of our body, the eyes. They're not just the window to our souls, they're also among the organs most sensitive to high blood pressure. This brings us to our third sign, blurred vision or vision changes. Imagine going about your day and suddenly things seem a bit off. Objects aren't as clear, or maybe there's a slight change in how you see colors. This isn't necessarily about needing a new pair of glasses. Damaged blood vessels in the eyes can reduce the blood supply, affecting your vision. It's imperative to consider high blood pressure as a potential cause if you notice these changes. Now, let's touch upon a more direct and concerning sign. Our fourth sign is chest pain. The heart, tirelessly pumping away, can face undue strain because of elevated blood pressure. This strain often translates to chest pain or discomfort. It's a clear, loud signal from our body, indicating something's not right. If you or someone you know frequently experiences unexplained chest discomfort, it's crucial to consult with a healthcare professional and consider high blood pressure as a possible reason. Our fifth sign zeroes in on shortness of breath. Just finished a flight of stairs and feel unusually winded? Or perhaps you're noticing that even slight physical exertion leaves you gasping? This isn't just about fitness levels. When blood pressure rises, the heart must work overtime, trying to pump blood efficiently. This extra effort can sometimes leave us feeling like we're catching our breath more often than we used to. It's a clear message from our body telling us that the heart might be struggling under pressure. Speaking of the heart, the sixth sign is heart palpitations. It's a sensation that's hard to miss. Suddenly, out of the blue, you might feel your heart racing, pounding, or even skipping beats. It's as if your heart is trying to break out of its rhythmic pattern. This irregular blood flow, often due to elevated blood pressure, disrupts the heart's natural rhythm, causing these palpitations. While occasionally feeling your heart race might not be a cause for concern, frequent and unexplained palpitations definitely warrant attention, especially when paired with other signs of high blood pressure. Venturing into our seventh sign, ringing in the ears, scientifically known as tinnitus. If you've ever been left wondering about that faint, consistent buzzing or ringing in your ears, high blood pressure might be the hidden culprit. The pressure escalation can disrupt the normal blood flow, affecting the tiny, delicate vessels within our ears. This anomaly can result in that all-too-familiar ringing sound, which, while often brushed off as a minor annoyance, can be a subtle hint towards an underlying issue. Next, echoing our introduction, we find ourselves revisiting the sensation of dizziness as our eighth sign. Now, dizziness or feeling lightheaded isn't always about standing up too quickly or skipping a meal. These sensations can indeed be linked to high blood pressure. As the pressure rises, it can sometimes affect the equilibrium of our body, making us feel off balance or unsteady. The connection is clear. An unexpected bout of dizziness could very well be your body's way of signaling a spike in blood pressure. Our ninth sign, frequent nosebleeds. It might surprise many, but your nose, with its intricate network of tiny blood vessels, can sometimes be the first to raise an alarm. With increased blood pressure, these vessels are more susceptible to rupturing. So if you find yourself dealing with nosebleeds more frequently than usual, it might be more than just dry weather or an accidental bump. It could very well be an indicator of elevated blood pressure. Lastly, we arrive at our 10th sign, which once again brings our focus back to the eyes. Blood spots known as subconjunctival hemorrhages. These are red patches that appear on the white part of the eye and are caused when tiny blood vessels burst. Now, while they can be the result of a strong sneeze or cough, persistent high blood pressure can also be a cause. If these spots become a common occurrence without any obvious reason, it's a sign you should not ignore. Recognizing these signs, especially the ones that fly under the radar, is the first step towards proactive health management. Therefore, I also recommend you to watch this video right here.